Look, I need to constantly be brave. I need to be constantly in the blind, navigating the blinds. Okay? I hope, and a lot of women, all women are like that, because why? There is no structure that is protecting us as people. Okay, we are different people than men. We are different people than men, anatomically, biologically, from our abilities, and nothing about our person as people is protected. Not the respect of our territory, not our spirituality, none of those things. Okay, none of those things, and that's a huge problem. That's a huge problem. Women go through the most absurd things day-to-day basis. Okay, and it's like, no, you understand what I mean? That's not. What is that? Okay, what is that? That's such look, and I tell you, it's so much work. The woman put 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 so much work, okay, into their existence, like I am. And the return is what? What is that? What is that? What is that? You understand what I mean? What is that? You put work, literally you put work to live like a decent human being, and even that day-to-day basis, what is happening? What's that? That's so dissatisfying. It needs to change. Okay, it needs to change. And you know how it's changing? Because I have the power. I will just discredit it, and that's it. And when I discredit it, because I have spiritual rank, okay, I have spiritual rank. I know about hierarchy. Okay, I know about being social and power, and that's cute, but I have rank. Okay, when I state something, when I'm disgusted of something, when I discredit something, it counts. Okay, it counts. So I'm putting that into that. You understand? That's so dissatisfying. That's so low. That's dissatisfying when I have to rely on my courage, when I have to rely on all those things. That's dissatisfying. What is that? That is inhumane. Okay, that is inhumane. Okay, more women's rights. More women's rights. Not more women's rights. Make the circumstances better. Okay, because I'm not here to tell you spiritual. Okay, make spiritual laws. Make laws for the spiritual. Make laws for, because you cannot relate. I don't tell you something. Okay, I don't tell you something. You cannot relate. You're not a woman. Okay, but make the foundation better for the person that I am. That is not too much to ask. That's just my basic right. Okay, that's just my basic right on the basic human that I am. That's so discrediting. That's not like, look, the disrespect for women in this society is coming because of this exact reason. Okay, because of this exact reason, we are not even acknowledged as people. We are not even acknowledged as people. Okay, what is that? What is that? You understand what I mean? What is that? It's really that bad. It's really that bad. Okay, it's really that bad. It's really that bad. We're not acknowledged as people. Okay. So I have to go in there and I'm basically discrediting everything. So okay, what is that? That's dishonoring. That's all of that. That's dishonoring. That is dehumanizing. That is... No, that's just dishonoring. That's just dishonoring. How can you have something like this, okay, when I'm that precious, when I'm that gold, when I'm that beautiful? How can I be... What's happening with you? Okay, what's up with you? What's up with you? You understand what I mean? What's up with you? Now I get personal. What's up with you? Okay, what's up with you? What's up with you? Where am I? 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 Okay, where am I? Yeah, make this thing now. Make this thing now. When you do it now, I can do other things. Okay, I have this one life. I have this one life. Yeah, make the smear campaign back. I'm smear campaigning you. It's not smear campaign. It's not smear campaign. I'm discrediting you. People do smear campaign on me in real life. What am I doing? I'm discrediting you. I'm showing you the disgust. Okay, what is up with you? Who is you? Who is you? Who is you? Who is you? You will feel it. You will feel it. No, women have so much responsibility, personal responsibility, but society must adapt onto women, okay? Otherwise, we're all falling. I cannot be the wrong way. When I'm the wrong way, it's worse. But why am I responsible for that? Why am I responsible for that? Okay? Why am I responsible for that? You know? Like, it's embarrassing for you to exist next to me and to witness that. It's embarrassing. It should embarrass you. You understand what I mean? No, that's not the right. You understand what I mean. Okay?